women running from the darkness shouting for help, and the woman inside the house seems to have heard nothing. Immediately after, a woman was shot in a mask with a bow and arrow. Someone took out a dagger. Another stab at the woman. Every time it hits the door, it hits hard, but it didn't catch the attention of the woman inside the house at all. The masked man is very confused about this. He extended his finger and knocked on the glass a few times, changed to a strong fist strike. The woman still ignored her. This makes the masked person very angry. He just opened the door and walked in. Take out a dagger and prepare to kill this woman. At this point, a woman's friend sent a video. Invite the masked person to quickly dodge. Women begin to communicate with friends using sign language. Turns out she's a deaf mute. The masked man took the opportunity to take away the woman's phone. My friend suddenly said that he seemed to see a figure flashing behind the woman. Women don't take it seriously. Explain that. Maybe his cat finished chatting with his friends. The woman wants to feed the kitten. She was shaking cat food. After searching for a long time, I didn't find the figure of the kitten. Thought the kitten had gone out to play. Opened the door with care. Convenient for the kitten to go home. Can turn on the computer again. Unexpectedly received a message from my own phone. He opened it in confusion and took a look. It turned out to be a photo of myself looking for a cat just now. Last sheet. It's exactly what she looks like now. The woman finally realized something was wrong. He remembered the door he had opened himself. She stood up in panic. Big head panting heavily, nervously looking out the door. The masked man is standing outside, holding a woman's phone in hand. The woman rushed up and locked the door. Fortunately, it's better than a mask. People are on one step closer. The woman looked out of the door with a frightened expression on her face. Because there's a masked man standing outside her door, the woman rushed up and locked the door. Fortunately, one step faster than the masked man. The masked man is not in a hurry, carrying a crossbow. I'm not in a hurry to use it either. It seems like I really like the panicked appearance of my prey. Woman, quickly turn on the computer. Prepare to call the police. But at that moment, there was a power outage. Needless to say, must have been pulled by the masked man. The computer network is also interrupted. Lucky people are trapped in the pitch-black house, scared and consumed by despair. Masked man, just in case, tie up all the women's tires. Without transportation and communication equipment, it's not far to escape by chance. Women hold a glimmer of hope. Write a line of words on the glass with lipstick. Turn on the flashlight again. Shine on the mask. People are quickly attracted to it. I saw it written on it. I didn't see your face. Absolutely no alarm. I hope you can spare me. The masked man smiled. Take off the mask on your face calmly, and then say to the woman, I can break in any time, but I need to scare your courage first. Kill you again. Faced with such provocation, women have actually regained some courage. She found some weapons to defend herself. Suddenly, a figure appeared outside the window. The woman stood up and took a look. The man is holding onto a corpse to greet him. This body turned out to be his neighbor. Suddenly, women start to think of ways. She used the car key to turn on the car alarm, attracting men, then quickly opened the window, looking for phone cases from neighbors. Phone not found. But the man is coming in. The woman picked up the hammer on the ground. Give the man a hard blow. The woman climbed onto the roof. Turn on a flash and throw it into the distance. The man is quickly attracted to it. Women take the opportunity to climb down. Suddenly an arrow hit the woman's thigh. Women can only crawl back. The pain in his leg prevented him from running away quickly. Can only ambush men on the rooftop. The man just showed his head. The woman has obtained the crossbow. He limped back home. Grish your teeth to handle the leg injury, and he used his sucking energy to shoot arrows at the crossbow. Prepare to find time to counterattack. But then a man came knocking on the door. Turns out to be the neighbor's boyfriend. But women are deaf and mute. I can't hear you at all. But instead, the killer heard about it. He pretended to be a police officer and said, received a call to the police from a woman, took away the man's phone. The man quickly reacted. How can a deaf mute call the police? He asked the killer to return his phone to kill him first. I brought out my girlfriend's ring. When I was on my phone, the man instantly understood everything. He deceived the assassin. There is a spare key under the flower pot. Taking the opportunity to pick up a stone and prepare for a surprise attack. At this moment, the woman desperately slapped the glass. The man was distracted, received a fatal blow, but he still desperately dragged the killer down. Unfortunately, a large amount of blood loss. He ultimately died. The woman was provoked. He shot the killer with one arrow, then quickly ran back. Visible but dropped. The woman reached out to pick up her hand. I haven't had time to take it back yet. Directly trapped by the door. The assassin even raised his feet. Step on it hard. A woman's heart-wrenching pain. But the killer temporarily let him go. Women dare not relax at all. Pick up the knife and hide in the restroom, waiting for the assassin to arrive at any time. Little did one know. At this point, the killer had already broken through the door from behind her, holding a knife in hand, ready to take his life. The woman suddenly felt the killer's breath. I don't even want to turn around, it's like a knife. Unfortunately, it didn't hit the nail on the head. The killer tightly grabbed his neck. I'm about to suffocate. At a critical moment, the woman touched a bottle opener, directly inserted into the killer's neck. This concludes A Hunting Game. Although this film was produced on a small budget, but the plot is very tense and exciting. Friends who like it can go and take a look.